Hello again. Second video for October 17th at 12:24 p.m. Oh, do I have questions? Oh, my. Fire alarm testing is done. I got done with that. Oh, I'm going to show you something. I did manage to get that hooked up. CPU power, whatever it is. You guys can't see anything. I can't see anything. It's pitch black in here, even with a flashlight. I can't see anything. And I'm looking through the viewer of my GoPro, so this is helping. What I've got to try to get to is that 4-pin connector for the fan. For this fan right here. I have got to somehow get to it. So if you guys have any idea how I'm going to get my big fat fingers in there into that small area right there with the... I have no idea how I'm going to do that. None. But here was Bob's question. Bob and Nate and them guys came over to have their morning coffee or whatever. He sat right here, and the other two guys were sitting over there on the couch. Bob was sitting here having his coffee or whatever, and he noticed this. And he asked me, what the hell is this? This is the other end of this that's plugged into the CPU whatever connector. And he's just a little confused. He's never seen one like that, where it's got these two pins that are named CPU. He is just not quite getting that. So do I have the right ones hooked up? That's what his question to you guys is, because he's not going to answer that question anymore. He doesn't like the New Age stuff. He doesn't like anything from 2020 forward. He says to him, it's all garbage. Yes, he has Windows 10 and Windows 11, but he's running it on an unsupported hardware. He won't deal with this new stuff. His power supplies he has are about 10 years old. So if you want a computer from him, it's gonna look old, because he won't buy a brand new case. By the way, this is the 4000D. It's sister of the 5000D. So which one came first, this one or that one? I think it was the 4000D, and then they came out with the 5000D, which is what this big, huge, monstrous thing is. That feels like 500 pounds. It's heavy. Very heavy. I mean, it takes quite a bit of muscle to get that thing off the wire shelf. It ain't light. No. I'm hoping, although this one is starting to prove itself wrong, I was hoping this one would be a little bit lighter. It really isn't. The thing I do like about this 4000D, look how they have the wires already done for you instead of it being all over the place. Thank you, Corsair, for doing that, because on the 5000D, oh, that reminds me, yes, speaking of things, this one, I'm going to show you here in a second. Oh, I won't. This one here has a fan hub inside. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Or is it 4 and 4? I think it's 3 on top, 3 on bottom, or 4 on top, 4 on bottom. I can't remember. I think it's 4. So you can hook up 10 fans to that thing if you wanted to. This one, not really. I mean, I probably could. But then everybody's going to yell at me, why do you got all those fans? They're not necessary, you know? Yeah, that might be. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't need them all, but if this thing does have a problem and it seriously overheats, I'll turn on the 2 exhaust fans, 2 intake, and just have all the hot air exhausted if this thing has a problem like that. Which is why I need a fan hub. A fan hub that will work for the Corsair 4000D and will work with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans. That's all you can put in this thing. I mean, you can put one on the bottom, but that's overkill, really. I really don't think you need 3 fans in the front and only have 1 on the back. That is just kind of my night was. It is just kind of crazy to me. So I don't know which ones to plug in. They have the 2 top fans, which are plugged in backwards. I've got them upside down. I don't know if I should have the top fans as exhaust or intake, and have these as intake, blowing air this way. I think I need to take these 2 fans and flip them so they're exhaust instead of intake. I don't know. What do you guys think? Wintermute, Brian, anybody? Or should I just leave all the fans off and just use this one and this one? I don't like that idea. I really don't. I'd either like to use the top fans or the front fans. I don't need to have it water cooled. This is only a 3.7, and it really doesn't run at 3.7. It's at, most of the time it runs at 3.0 or 3.1. Because I don't do that much with it. It just kind of sits there on idles. Well, not really. It's going to replace this one. This one has this motherboard in it, the Z390, yeah, 3. This one ain't any better. It's only a 560. Everybody's going up to the 700 series, and I'm way behind. But because of circumstances beyond my control, I can't ever upgrade. I'm kind of stuck with this equipment forever. And I won't get into that. There's a few other people on the Zoom homies, I think, that understand what the reasoning is, but I'm not going to get into it. I'll just say it this way, it's family issues. And family issues, certain ones that are against people spending money. And they don't think it's necessary. Anyway, all I'm going to do with this is get these 3 connected. That's all there is for the front umbilical cords. Go up to the All it needs is the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Reset, power, and power switch. Reset. Okay, one of these two has. Okay, reset switch, power switch, power LED. Okay, there we go. I knew there was one I was missing. Power switch, power LED, and the reset. 1, 2, 3. Kind of nice. I've only got 3 for the front cord and biblicals instead of that one and that one that have all of them. 1, 2. Let's see, how many would it have? 1, 2. I think this one has 5 or 6 for the front. And this one only has 3. So, I'm going to close this video by saying, because Bob has a question and now he's got me wondering. Most of these say CPU. Do I have these hooked up right, or can I just go and leave the ones I have plugged in up here? And again, if you guys have any suggestions how the hell I'm gonna get that case fan connected, I really don't know how I'm gonna get to it. Unless I take this fan and plug it in somewhere on this side, which I could do. And then just get a fan splitter for these two and plug it up to another header. I could do that if I can't get to this one. I'm just not gonna get my finger. No, that's not gonna happen. So, that's my story, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sticking to it. I think I have everything hooked up correctly. Although Bob and Nate and them guys really think I should have the back of this power, but I don't need to. I know I have it hooked up. Catherine Ann Hauserman would have screamed at me if I had that hooked up wrong, and I don't think I do. She didn't say anything. She did correct me on how I was doing it wrong, so I re-corrected myself, and bada bing, bada boom. They're all plugged in. Hopefully they're plugged in correctly. So I got that plugged in. Got 24 pin plugged in. Or so I think that's what they call it. 24 pin something. And all I got left to do is that. And I'll be able to plug it in and hit the power button and watch it go kaboom. No, I think it'll do fine. I hope. I've never had, well, I've had a few of them blow up on me. In my years of building computers, I've only had 2 that went kaboom. Literally, kaboom. One of them, something down here snapped, and we saw kind of a fireworks area in this area when we turned it on for the first time. I mean, this whole bottom area just kind of lit up with throwing sparks, and oh my god, we just unplugged it and immediately threw that motherboard away. The second one we got worked fine. We don't know what we did wrong with the first one. But, yeah. So that's it, folks. That is it. Oh. Yeah, well, I won't get into that. That'll be another video. I still have some cleaning to do. I've got all those hard drives. I gotta get rid of those. Those are 5 to 10 years old. None of them are needed. I won't use them anymore. What am I gonna do for storage on this thing? That is a good question. I've got a 1 terabyte in there now. I gotta think on storage for that one. So, I'm gonna put you guys up on top of the 4008. I'm gonna come in, turn off my flashlight. Yeah, that's my second show of the day, folks. I've got work to go do on this nice windy day. Sunny, but it's windy. So I've got to go. I've got things to do. I hope you all have a great day. And the Zoom homies, I'll see you later tonight. But yeah, that's a wrap on this one. Just kind of giving you an update on this 4000D. I just had to figure out how to get that case fan plugged in with an area that's about that wide, that tall. It's very small for my huge, gigantic hands to get into. That's just not gonna happen. Somewhere around here I have pliers, but I don't think those are gonna work. So, alright, hope you all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Talk to you later, folks. Bye for now.